Welcome back to Royal Secrets Unveiled. Today we're diving deep into a story that has absolutely stunned royal watchers across the globe and sent shockwaves through the Danish monarchy that nobody saw coming. King Frederik and Queen Mary of Denmark have just been caught in what can only be described as the most passionate public display of affection ever witnessed by a reigning royal couple, and the implications of this unprecedented moment are absolutely mind-blowing. Before we reveal every scandalous detail of this royal romance bombshell, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now because we bring you the most exclusive royal content that you simply cannot find anywhere else. Smash that like button if you're ready for some serious royalty, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest royal revelations that are guaranteed to leave you absolutely speechless. What happened in that park yesterday has completely shattered every single royal protocol imaginable and has left royal experts questioning everything they thought they knew about modern monarchy behavior. This isn't just another royal wave or polite handshake we're talking about here. This is a full-blown passionate embrace that would make even the most romantic Hollywood movie scenes look absolutely tame in comparison. The Danish royal couple, who have been married for over 2 decades and have 4 children together, were spotted in what eyewitnesses are describing as the most intimate and passionate public moment ever captured between reigning monarchs in modern royal history. King Frederik, who ascended to the throne earlier this year following his mother Queen Margrethe's historic abdication, and his Australian-born wife Queen Mary were photographed sharing what can only be described as a deeply passionate kiss that lasted for what seemed like an eternity while completely oblivious to the dozens of photographers and curious onlookers who had gathered around them. The location of this royal romance revelation makes the story even more incredible because it happened in broad daylight in one of Copenhagen's most popular public parks where families gather for picnics and children play on swings, making this passionate display even more shocking because it shows just how completely lost in each other these two were that they forgot they were in full view of the public eye. This wasn't a private moment stolen behind palace walls or during a carefully orchestrated photo opportunity. This was raw, unfiltered, genuine passion between two people who have been married for 23 years but are clearly still madly in love with each other. Royal protocol experts are absolutely beside themselves trying to figure out how to respond to this unprecedented situation because there literally isn't a handbook for when reigning monarchs decide to engage in such passionate public displays of affection that would make teenagers blush. Traditional royal behavior dictates that public affection should be limited to gentle touches on the arm, perhaps a brief kiss on the cheek during ceremonial occasions, or at most a quick peck on the lips during weddings or major celebrations, but what King Frederik and Queen Mary did in that park completely obliterated every single one of these unwritten rules. The photographs that have emerged from this romantic rendezvous show King Frederik with his arms wrapped tightly around Queen Mary's waist while she has her hands tangled in his hair, both of them completely lost in what can only be described as a moment of pure passion that would be more appropriate for a private bedroom than a public park. Their body language speaks volumes about the genuine connection these two still share after more than 2 decades together, with Queen Mary leaning into her husband's embrace as if she never wants to let him go while King Frederik holds her as if she's the most precious thing in his entire world. What makes this story even more fascinating is the timing of this passionate display because it comes at a moment when the Danish royal family is experiencing unprecedented changes following Queen Margrethe's surprise abdication announcement that shocked the entire world. King Frederik officially became king just months ago, and the pressure of suddenly finding himself as the head of state of an entire nation while trying to modernize the monarchy for the 21st century must be absolutely overwhelming, yet here he is showing the world that his relationship with his wife remains as strong and passionate as ever. Queen Mary's journey to becoming a royal is itself a fairy tale story that reads like something straight out of a Disney movie because she was born Mary Elizabeth Donaldson in Hobart, Tasmania, and was working as an advertising executive when she met then Crown Prince Frederik at a pub during the Sydney Olympics in the year 2000. She had absolutely no idea that the charming Danish man she was chatting with over drinks was actually the future King of Denmark, and their whirlwind romance that followed proves that true love really can conquer all obstacles including cultural differences, language barriers, and the enormous pressures that come with marrying into one of Europe's oldest royal families. The couple's love story has always been considered one of the most genuine and romantic in royal circles because unlike many royal marriages that are arranged for political reasons or strategic alliances, Frederik and Mary's relationship began as a completely authentic connection between two people who genuinely fell head over heels in love with each other. Their courtship lasted several years during which Mary learned Danish, converted to the Lutheran faith, and gradually adapted to royal life while Frederik proved to his family and his future subjects that his Australian girlfriend was worthy of becoming their future queen. Their wedding in Copenhagen Cathedral in May 2004 was watched by millions of people around the world who were captivated by the obvious love and chemistry between the couple, and even 20 years later that same passion and connection is clearly still burning as brightly as ever. The fact that they chose to express their love so openly and passionately in public suggests that their marriage has not only survived the enormous pressures of royal life but has actually grown stronger over the decades. The public reaction to these passionate photographs has been absolutely extraordinary, with social media platforms exploding with comments ranging from complete shock and disbelief to overwhelming support and admiration for a royal couple who clearly aren't afraid to show the world how much they love each other. Thousands of comments are pouring in from people who are saying that seeing genuine love and passion between married royals gives them hope for their own relationships and proves that fairy tale romances really can last a lifetime. Danish citizens seem to be particularly proud of their king and queen's passionate display because it shows the world that their monarchs are real people with real emotions who aren't afraid to express their love for each other even when they know the entire world is watching. This kind of authenticity and genuine emotion is exactly what younger generations expect from their leaders, and King Frederik and Queen Mary are clearly setting a new standard for what modern monarchy should look like in the 21st century. Royal historians are calling this moment a potential turning point in how we view and understand contemporary royal behavior because it challenges every traditional expectation about how monarchs should conduct themselves in public. For centuries, royal couples have been expected to maintain a dignified distance from each other during public appearances, showing affection only through subtle gestures and carefully controlled interactions that wouldn't offend conservative sensibilities or challenge traditional values. King Frederik and Queen Mary's passionate park embrace suggests that the new generation of European royals is ready to be more authentic and genuine in their public personas, showing their subjects that they are real people with real emotions rather than untouchable figures who exist only for ceremonial purposes. This shift toward authenticity and emotional openness could revolutionize how royal families around the world approach their public roles and relationships with their citizens. The timing of this romantic revelation is also significant because it comes at a moment when many European monarchies are struggling to maintain relevance and public support in an increasingly democratic and egalitarian world. Young people especially have been questioning the value and necessity of maintaining expensive royal institutions that seem out of touch with ordinary citizens' lives and concerns, but seeing King Frederik and Queen Mary express genuine love and passion suggests that royals can be both regal and relatable at the same time. Photography experts who have analyzed the images say that the body language and facial expressions of both King Frederik and Queen Mary suggest that this was a completely spontaneous and genuine moment rather than a staged photo opportunity designed to generate positive publicity. The way Queen Mary's eyes are closed and her face shows complete bliss while King Frederik holds her suggests that they were genuinely lost in their own private moment despite being surrounded by curious onlookers and photographers. The location where this passionate encounter took place has now become an unofficial pilgrimage site for romantic couples who want to recreate the royal magic, with local florists reporting a massive increase in orders for romantic picnic arrangements and Danish tourism officials saying they've received hundreds of inquiries from international visitors who want to visit the exact spot where their king and queen shared their passionate embrace. Fashion experts have also been analyzing Queen Mary's outfit during the romantic encounter, noting that she was dressed in a casual but elegant ensemble that allowed her to move freely and comfortably while still maintaining her royal dignity. Her choice to wear more relaxed clothing suggests that this park visit was intended to be a private moment rather than an official royal engagement, which makes the passionate display even more genuine and touching. King Frederik's casual attire during the encounter has also been praised by style commentators who say that seeing him in everyday clothes rather than formal royal regalia makes him appear more approachable and relatable to ordinary Danish citizens who want to feel connected to their monarch. The fact that both royals were dressed down suggests that they were trying to have a normal, private moment together away from the pressures and formalities of royal life. Royal security experts have raised questions about how the couple was able to have such a private moment in a public space without being immediately surrounded by bodyguards and security personnel who would normally maintain a protective perimeter around reigning monarchs. Some speculation suggests that the security team may have been instructed to maintain a discreet distance to allow the couple some privacy, while others wonder if this passionate display caught even their own protection officers off guard. The international media response to these romantic photographs has been overwhelmingly positive, with major newspapers and television networks around the world running the story as front-page news and describing it as a refreshing change from the usual formal and distant royal coverage. Entertainment Tonight shows and celebrity magazines are calling it the most romantic royal moment since Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding kiss on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Social media influencers and relationship experts are using King Frederik and Queen Mary's passionate park embrace as an example of how married couples can maintain passion and romance even after decades together and multiple children. Dating coaches are telling their clients that if reigning monarchs can still be passionately in love after 23 years of marriage, there's hope for everyone to find and maintain that kind of deep connection. The couple's 4 children, ranging in age from their early teens to early 20s, have reportedly been supportive of their parents' public display of affection, with palace sources suggesting that Crown Prince Christian and his siblings are happy to see their parents still so obviously in love with each other. Growing up with parents who genuinely adore each other provides an excellent foundation for the future generation of Danish royals who will someday lead their own families and relationships. Queen Mary's background as a commoner who married into royalty has always made her a particularly relatable figure for ordinary citizens, and this passionate public display reinforces the idea that she hasn't lost touch with her authentic self despite decades of royal training and protocol. Her willingness to show genuine emotion and passion in public suggests that she has successfully balanced her royal duties with maintaining her individual personality and emotional authenticity. The Danish parliament and government officials have remained diplomatically silent about the royal romance revelation, but sources close to the political establishment suggest that most politicians are pleased to see their monarchs displaying genuine happiness and connection because it reflects positively on Denmark's image as a progressive and modern nation that values authentic human relationships over rigid traditional formalities. International royal watchers are now speculating about whether this passionate public display might inspire other European royal couples to be more open about their own relationships and emotions. The British royal family, known for their particularly formal and reserved public behavior, might face pressure to show more genuine emotion and connection, while other Scandinavian royals might follow Frederik and Mary's example of authentic public affection. The economic impact of this royal romance story has already begun to emerge, with Danish tourism officials reporting a significant increase in bookings from international visitors who want to experience the romantic atmosphere of Copenhagen and perhaps recreate some royal magic in their own relationships. Local businesses near the park where the passionate encounter took place are creating special romantic packages and offerings to capitalize on the increased interest. Royal merchandise featuring romantic themes and images of King Frederik and Queen Mary has begun appearing in Danish shops, with everything from commemorative mugs to romantic postcards featuring the royal couple becoming incredibly popular with both locals and tourists. The commercial appeal of genuine royal romance proves that people around the world are hungry for authentic love stories that give them hope and inspiration. Celebrity relationship experts and psychologists have been analyzing the body language and interaction patterns visible in the passionate park photographs, concluding that King Frederik and Queen Mary display all the signs of a genuinely healthy and passionate long-term relationship. Their ability to maintain such obvious chemistry and connection after more than 2 decades together serves as an inspiration for couples everywhere who worry about keeping the spark alive in their own marriages. The global conversation about modern monarchy and its role in contemporary society has been significantly influenced by this romantic revelation, with many commentators suggesting that King Frederik and Queen Mary have found the perfect balance between maintaining royal dignity and showing genuine human emotion. Their approach could serve as a model for other royal families struggling to remain relevant and connected to their citizens in the modern world. Fashion magazines and style publications have been celebrating Queen Mary's effortless elegance during the romantic encounter, noting that she managed to look both relaxed and regal while completely lost in passion with her husband. Her ability to maintain her sophisticated style while showing genuine emotion has made her even more of a fashion icon and role model for women around the world. The story of King Frederik and Queen Mary's passionate park display has become a symbol of hope and inspiration for people who believe in true love and lasting relationships, proving that even in positions of enormous responsibility and public scrutiny, it's possible to maintain genuine connection and passion with your life partner. Their example shows that the most important royal duty might be staying true to the love that brought them together in the first place. Royal photographers and media professionals are calling these passionate park images some of the most significant royal photographs ever captured because they show reigning monarchs in a completely authentic and unguarded moment that reveals their true feelings for each other. The spontaneous nature of the encounter makes it even more precious and meaningful than any carefully orchestrated official portrait or ceremonial photograph. The long-term implications of this royal romance revelation extend far beyond simple entertainment value because it represents a fundamental shift in how modern monarchies can connect with their citizens through authentic emotion and genuine human connection. King Frederik and Queen Mary have shown that it's possible to be both dignified royal leaders and passionate romantic partners, setting a new standard for what contemporary royalty can accomplish. Remember to subscribe to Royal Secrets Unveiled for more exclusive royal content. Hit that like button if this story amazed you, share this incredible revelation with your friends, and comment below with your thoughts about whether other royal couples should follow Frederik and Mary's passionate example, because this kind of authentic royal romance might just change the future of monarchy forever.